of that mysterious streak seen over the West Coast on Monday. It was caught on video, but so far, no one really knows what it is exactly, including the government. CBS News national security correspondent David Martin is at the Pentagon and has the latest. David, good morning.
Good morning, Harry. You're right. The Pentagon is still not sure what that was in the sky off the coast of California, except that it was not a missile fired by the U.S. or some other country.
The video of what looks for all the world like the contrail of a missile was shot Monday evening by KCBS cameraman Gil Levis from a news helicopter over Los Angeles.
I saw a big plume coming up, rising from, it looked like beyond the horizon, and it continued to grow.
He zoomed in and stayed on it for about 10 minutes. To him, it looked like an incoming missile.
It was unique. It was, moving. It was growing in the sky.
The Pentagon spends billions of dollars a year making sure it is never surprised by a missile launch. So finding out what the camera saw became a top priority. Both Navy and Air Force insisted they had not launched any missiles, and the North American Air Defense Command, which is supposed to track incoming missiles, declared it had not been fired by any other military. But nobody could say what it was. The Twitterati had a field day. Can someone please tell me how our Department of Defense has no idea who launched a missile from California's coast? So nobody in our government or military knows? Scary. If you misplaced a missile off the coast of California, the U.S. government would like to have a few words with you. The FAA did not receive any reports of a missile from other pilots in the area or track any unusually fast objects. The Air Defense Command determined the object was not traveling fast enough or have a big enough exhaust plume to be a military missile.
The best guess now, Harry, is that it was either an airliner or an amateur rocket, but we may never know for certain.
You know, it's interesting because I've been reading through all of this stuff, and somebody said it's all about the perspective of where the helicopter was versus the angle, and probably it was an airplane. Is there any sort of scuttlebutt consensus around the Pentagon?
Scuttlebutt says airplane, but nobody's willing to make a definitive statement because they just don't have the data to prove it was an airplane. They have the data to demonstrate that it was not a missile, but they can't prove what it was.
Or proof that what it wasn't. All right, we know what it wasn't, we just don't know what it was. David Martin, thank you very much at the Pentagon this morning. Do appreciate it.